Hi, good morning. It's currently like 6:20 right now. Yeah, woke up pretty earlier than I usually wake up. Trying to find my coffee grounds right now, but I ended up listening to Andrew Huberman's podcast with Cal Newport about productivity and focus, which I thought was interesting. I wanted to save and share because I think it's a good topic and something that's pretty useful to like take in a day-to-day basis. My mom put coffee grounds in my old peanut butter powder thing. But yeah, so let's recall. One of the main takeaways so far from the podcast, I'm about like a third, probably like a fourth through, is the importance of active recall and low-key how it's a life hack. Cause like, you're kind of forcing your fucking brain to be like, oh shit, like, you know? Yeah, so it's like when you learn something, you kind of want to write it down, and like as you're taking it in, you're like, it's the initial phase of like learning. So you're soaking it all up by like taking it down, taking notes, taking blank notes, and then you kind of step away from it after that initial soaking period, and then you're kind of like recollecting yourself and trying to let it soak in, and you kind of just give yourself that space to crystallize it, cement it, and then later you give yourself some time so it cements, and you try to actively recall it from your memory, whether that be writing it down again or verbalizing it or something like that, and you kind of just keep going until you hit a stump where you're trying to recall it and you're giving yourself some time to try to recall it, but you can't, and that's when you start looking back at your notes, and then you, which I thought was interesting, which makes sense because your brain is literally learning, like I see it as like, let's look at an analogy. So that it's kind of like putting down cement and then covering up the patches that you didn't quite pick up. It's like kind of like I don't know. So I'll think of an analogy, but yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting. Yeah, I'm making my coffee. Cool. And then what else did I learn? Kind of having a focus, like when you're doing something or in the act of trying to learn something, or it should probably be taken for like a general consensus with doing things, like to just put 100% of your focus on something, because you don't want to undermine how well you're performing or how well you can actually like take in that information by splitting up your focus into other things, which is kind of why multitasking doesn't really work. I mean, it can work, but it's not optimized, like, because you're constantly having to task switch, which gives like a mental toll onto your will, so it's kind of taxing. So like, say I'm doing something right here, and like I'm trying to listen. My mind is trying to go over there, but I have like my, what's it called? Physical, like my forgot the word for it. It's like, oh my god. It's like my mechanisms is a better word for it. I'll think about it. Your mechanisms and like your hand, like basically what you're physically doing is not matching what your mind is trying to do, and like constantly having to switch back and forth is like you're spending more energy and like you're splitting up that attention, which is like not optimized. So rather than trying to multitask, just dedicate yourself to one task at a time and let yourself be fully engrossed into it, so you're not having to waste that extra energy, and as well as putting that full effort. It's just another thing, like there's an analogy that they said, it's kind of like driving and texting. Like you can't do it. Like your mind is somewhere and it's not fully 100% where you want it to be, because you want to be 100% in the conversation, but you also want to be fucking like 100% driving. So it's like interesting. Yeah, and same goes with like studying or like task switching between like assignments and stuff. It's like just put your full attention and let other people know that you're gonna put your full attention, so you don't have to spend, like say like you're doing an assignment and people keep texting you or calling you. You kind of want to let them know that you're going to be 100% attention to this, so you don't get off track, because every time you get off track, that's like using a bit of your energy, or it's taking away from your energy little EXP, and yeah, like it's like stuff you don't need to waste. Yeah. Anyways, it is March 21st, 21st, Thursday, March 21st of 2024, and yeah, 6 a.m. Anyways, I'm gonna post this on YouTube so I remember. And yeah. Okay. Bye!